Okay, this gonna be my fighting review for the movie God of War with the Ming soldier versus Japanese pirates, and yeah, let's go. Um,
それじゃあ頭、大将みたいにお願いしますよ。大将、それいいな。出撃！不是说有2万的吗？
先别想那么多，命令大家从两翼展开，小心有埋伏。
是。听着。
yeah, this movie, God of War, is a movie about the Ming Dynasty at war with the Japanese pirates. And for the pirates attacking the coastline, the Japanese pirates, and now I forget his name. The general, he is a famous general in Chinese history, and he was sent from the emperor to arm the peasant against the Japanese pirates. And so we can see now all these soldiers in the background was farmers first, and then he changed them to trained them to be a warrior. So he's a very, very good commander, like a commander. And so I totally forget his name, but every soldier in the background you can see soon are fishermen, iron worker. They are farmers. They're not soldiers, but he trained them to be soldier. For the Chinese, the Ming Dynasty need a protection line against Japanese pirates, and there is a reason. There's a big reason why he trained them to fight against the Japanese pirates, and this kind of fight against them. And then we come into that. Yeah, let's start.
两边列阵。
Here, one thing more, and it's very interesting too, is the bamboo spear. It's also a very thing they use in Ming in the real war. They use combined with the bamboo, like a bamboo tree, and they have the spear under the bamboo. So they put it together, the bamboo and the spear, like a bamboo tree. To hide the spear is a very, very effective way, and a shield combination too, the spears and the shields. But it's very hard to deflect or block something like with many branches from it, like coming into your face, and something very sharp. So they hide spears in the bamboo. Actually, very hard to see where the spear are when they attack with the bamboo. So that is one thing they use in the Ming Dynasty, and of course now we're gonna see also in this in the fighting this part of the video. They also one thing, the thing also with that video is like the shield they use is also very effective against against musket bullets, but very early musket bullet. It's very important to know that the Japanese, they get muskets from the Portuguese. The Portuguese give them firearms, but this is very, very different how much velocity the guns give out when you shoot with it is like this. There's a reason why at that time you can block the bullet with the shield, because it was not so very powerful enough to break through some shield. Some shield they don't work for, absolutely, but some shield was very good against very early muskets, this kind of thing. And we also have to, also very important to also remind ourselves is that this is a Ming soldiers, the officers they have, and the other one is Japanese pirate. It's a big difference with Japanese pirates and high-ranking samurais, because they have much more cheaper armor, much more. The armor is not same protection as the like a high-ranking samurai or shogun officer may have. So that is also important thing to know. Of course, the Japanese pirates are very dangerous and lethal. Of course, they're very dangerous, but it's different with a professional officer. So training an army comparable to a Japanese pirates, and they are deadly. I don't say they are not deadly, but it's a big difference with a big like a Japanese train. Yeah, let's start. Yeah. Here too is also a battle tactic that they take the shield as a wall with the sword. I think this the Mao Dao sword. I think it's hard for me to see exactly, but the thing they do is they hide the bamboo spear, the bamboo spear. I think it's a bamboo, and they hide. You can see. And they put bamboo leaves over the iron spears, like the hooks, so the enemy will not see first that they are is a weapon under the bamboo tree. They have in a very effective thing, like a long spikes with bamboo, and you have the iron like spears under it. So yeah, so it's a very good tactic to distract the enemy and this kind of thing. Yeah. So let's continue. One thing I really want to comment on, and it's very important in war in history, like in every war in every country in the time when you like every time from the Bronze Age to the World War One. The Ming's warriors they have helmets in this battle, but the Japanese pirates have no helmet, and that is a big no. For like one thing, the Chinese, the Ming, they use arrows and they use early firearms, and it's a big death sentence to come to a battle with a whole pack of army without any helmet, and your enemy side have armor and helmets on it. Everyone have helmet. Is extremely stupid to go to battle with any head protection, and many movies about war and many of them don't have any helmets, and that is a big problem. And many YouTubers some talk about this kind of things, like about armor, weapons, and history about warfare. Everybody say the helmet is the most important thing in war, for your head is the most target area in a war. And it's a very interesting for me. Why do they show the Ming with helmets, but they don't show the Japanese pirates with helmets and the head protection? Is a very, I don't really understand why they do that. It's interesting, but in reality, this is extremely stupid, and I'm have very hard to believe in reality if the real battle with the Japanese pirate and the Ming warrior in reality, in the real war, they don't have any helmets, helmets. Yeah. Yeah, and of course, the Ming with the shields don't have any helmet either. But the difference with the Ming with any helmet, they have shields. They have shields, and the Japanese pirates are much more unprotected. Like maybe some of them have breastplate. Like I don't know the Japanese, but they have some protection. But there's a big difference if you have a big shield, you have a spear, you have some with helmet, some with not with helmet, and then you meet somebody with any helmet, and especially when it's a battle with a hill, like if you're running up from the to a hill, another one is already on the hill. It's a big disadvantage if you not had any head protection, and the other side on the hill have spears you can put downwards. It's a big problem, and I have no idea how the real battle was, how like the real battle with the Ming and the Japanese pirates, how different from these movies was the reality was what kind of armor do the Japanese pirates use? Do we know? I have no idea. But I only know that there was a war, and the Japanese pirate was a big problem in that area, in the Chinese area with the coast. And there was a Ming general, and they trained the farmers. And the farmers were later on they soldier, and they fight off the Japanese pirates. And I think this around the same time the Koreans and the Japanese fight in the sea battle, and the Korean destroyed the Japanese ship with the turtle ship. And this because of the turtle ship had lots of protection, iron plate protection, and this kind of thing. Let's see. And here is an extremely important thing. If you are in a battle, you're gonna fight your enemy. Don't run like fools from up from the hill or downward from the hill or right. Don't look around the environment where you're running. Like I have hard time really to believe that people are so stupid that they just run and they don't have any scout before the battle, looking up the area, the battlefield, just run. And it's extremely stupid. And we will see soon why they are the Japanese pirates in this movie, in that battle scene in this movie, are so stupid. We will see soon. Okay. Yeah. Like this. Oh my God. like, is it not the first rule in the battlefield that you always look the battlefield before you do any charge attack or any planning for attack? You have to know the place you stand on, the hills, the ground, any kind of traps. Like, they fall right in the trap, and they have almost no armor. It's insane to do that. Like, it's so stupid. Like, and we know, of course, from history, like, other example, but very, very good, famous example with the Mongols, and when the Mongol fight against the steppe people in Russia, they give them lots of gold, and the gold weigh them down, and they attack them. They retreat. They come back again, attack, and they run. Like, that is special. Like, the Mongol, they harass the enemy, and they run away, and the enemy gets very, very angry and run after the Mongol, and that is it. And the Mongol turn around and finish them up. They have a cavalry come, and the light horse archer attack, and they destroy the enemy. So that is very important. Like, when people fight the Mongols, like, the biggest thing is never ever to follow the Mongol. Always stay put and let the Mongol ride. And if you follow the Mongol, you lose. And this is like one example in this battle. I have a hard time to believe that really happened in the real war, that people just run and just fall down in a big group, like in a, like, it's a extremely, it's a very clever from the Ming side, but it's extremely stupid from the Japanese pirate side to just run with any knowledge of the battlefield. It's a very, very stupid thing. Yeah, let's continue. Yeah, and we can see here with it was a very, very perfect thing they do. They lift up the shield, and the spear come out and pierce the enemy, and the shield go down, and the shield go back, and then the bamboo pole stick was put down on the enemy, like with the bamboo and the iron, and put them down, and it's a perfect placement in the battle. For the Ming are up on the hill, and the Japanese pirates are down in the group, in the hole they fall down in, the group they fall down in, and they have already lost this battle because of you are too deep in the fall down, and you have no head protection, and it's many things that are also interesting in the battle. Where is the arrows and like the bows for the Japanese pirates? We only see some few muskets in the beginning of this battle. Why do they not use any arrows while shooting from the distance? And why just take out the katanas or the wakasachis and just run up and they just fall down in the group? And it's like this many things that have. It's many things that's it's interesting with the battle, this battle, because of this they were so unprepared for this battle that they just attack with any knowledge of the Ming battle tactic planning and this kind of thing. Just attack, and it's like a suicide charge. With any knowledge of the battlefield. It's a very stupid thing. Yeah, and let's continue.